Ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Greedfall. So, wir haben einen neuen Hochkönig. Und das heißt, wir schauen mal nach Constantin, was der uns zu sagen hat. Jetzt muss ich aber nur kurz schauen, das steht direkt daneben. Wo der Reisepunkt ist. Hier ist er. Zack. 16 Stunden brauche ich dahin. Das ist ordentlich. Das heißt, ich kann mit Constantin reden. Und dann kann ich direkt zurück. Habe ich irgendwas zum Verkaufen? Nee. Aber ich könnte mal schauen, wie es mit Munition aussieht. Hä? Da. Wo sehe ich das im Besitz? Ich habe tatsächlich nicht so viel. Was? Wie sieht es mit Elementarfallen? Okay, da habe ich genug. So. Bin ja mal gespannt. Ich habe nämlich bei Konstantin kein so gutes Gefühl, muss ich sagen. Wer ist denn jetzt bei mir eigentlich? Petrus? Ja, Petrus und Joa, das finde ich gut. Bin mal gespannt. Mit dem guten Konstantin jetzt wieder abgeht. So, wir sind wieder da. Ach da.
Constantin.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Über die Angriffe auf die
We
Verbündeten
managed to solve
sprechen.
the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation, do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders, and yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nadaig Magamen, a beach guardian, but it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
Ja, der steckt
You may be
dahinter.
right,
Shit.
but I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. And we have other reasons to be preoccupied. Another epidemic, one that concerns us a lot more, remember? You should try to meet this Enon Mil Flicterman, who is so well protected.
It's true, and I'm taking care of it now. But be vigilant, will you? Perhaps we will be attacked next.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure nothing will happen to us. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Sehr
I
eigenartig.
must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Ja, ja. Er steckt dahinter. Unangenehm, aber naja. Ist wie es ist. Gut. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir hier kurzes Schläfchen. Was haben wir? 16, 18 Stunden gebraucht. So, das heißt, wir kommt bis zur Mittagszeit schnell. Und dann reisen wir wieder schön zurück. Wo war das jetzt nochmal? Shit, weiß es nicht. Machen wir es halt anders. Warten wir bis zur Nacht. Richtig mit ja, das machen wir doch. Wirklich für Österreich hier auf die Karte. Ja, da hast du recht. Und jetzt gucken wir mal, wo bin ich? Wo muss ich hin? Nach da oben. Okay. Wo ist das? Lagerbereich, den holen wir uns schnell. Den will ich schnell haben. Sehr ruhig. Sehr, sehr ruhig. Gut, es ist ja auch Nacht. Ah, da hinten ist das Feuer. Und ich war hier, glaube ich, tatsächlich noch nie. Sehe ich da was? Nicht wirklich. Ja. Zack. Guck mal schnell die Karte. Jetzt müssen wir irgendwie... Kommen wir... Ich wüsste... Doch, ich müsste eigentlich da auch lang können, oder? Wo ist Westen? Hier ist Westen. Ja, ja, da komme ich durch. Okay. Servus. Bin wieder da. Oh, die sind aber fleißig hier. Guck, wir kommen immer näher an den Berg ran, also... Da ist schon unser Ziel. Ich sag's euch. Constantin ist irgendwie verdorben worden. Das weiß ich. Oh ja, guck mal. Direkt zum Berg. So. Wir machen mal kurz Karte, dass ich sehe, wie groß das Gebiet ist. Gehen schnell zum Lagerbereich vorher. Ach,
There you are, Karans.
How was the encounter?
Enon Mil Frichtman welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua aulem seg.
okay, alles klar. Also, rein da. Oh. Hübsch. Hä? Verstehe. Auf dem rechten Pfad, hat er gemeint. Dann machen wir das doch. Tut sich irgendwas mit dem Herz oder so? Also einmal rechts lang. Bleiben rechts. Zweifle auch nicht. Das ist sehr komisch hier. Aber wie gesagt, wir wollen nicht links Wächter beschwören. Ich habe hinter mir einen Schatten gesehen, aber das könnte auch von meinen Leuten gewesen sein, ja. Trotzdem bin ich kurz erschrocken. Okay, hier liegt ein Haufen totes Zeug rum, glaube ich. Credhenes, das Herz. Okay. Ist aber schön hier. Ui. Bin ich gespannt.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call einmal berichten. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, einmal berichten. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantin.
Sag ich doch.
You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps.
Oh,
Someone
no.
has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. flee, or you will be their victim.
Okay. Ich gehe dann mal. Boah, der ist riesig. Und mächtig. Okay, dann fliege ich mal eine Runde. Spannend, ob da jetzt Viecher wirklich sind. Schätze schon.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come.
Der ist schon
outside
cool.
if I
War die
can help.
richtige Entscheidung.
Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
Und vor allem, dass auch sein Clan die Erde heilen kann, finde ich halt auch schon sehr ziemlich cool. Ja, zu Constantin habe ich mir schon gedacht, ja. Was stimmt mit dir nicht, mein Freund? Hier sind deine Talentpunkte, bla bla, ja, ja, alles gut. Behalte ich die bei? Ja, ich behalte die, oder soll ich? Ja, weißt du was? Ich glaube. Bei Quote ist schon hart. Ist im Nahkampf halt voll gut. Und da ich definitiv immer im Fernkampf bin und Siora auch, ist das, glaube ich, die richtige Wahl. Ich glaube jetzt nicht, dass es irgendwie zum Kampf kommt oder so. Bin schon mal froh, dass hier nicht irgendwie Verderbnis oder sonst irgendwo kruscht mit drin ist. Das habe ich erst gedacht. Wiederkommen ist hier alles verdorben.
Constantin.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Über die Begegnung
I
sprechen.
finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Frichtemann.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigigidor, and a Doneigad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Doneigad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Tja. Verschweigen oder? Nee.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I've made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, fair cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk.
Oh shit,
Use the
ich hätte es
opportunity
vielleicht
to
nicht
take
sagen
a
sollen.
You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You'd better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Nicht gut. Los, Charisma.
Listen, I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantin is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
Normally I would have said getting drunk at the tavern, but clearly that isn't the case.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Anon Millefrichteman had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Okay. Schon haben wir da was. Ein Buch. Seiten aus Konstantins Tagebuch. Dieses ganze Potenzial, dieses Gefühl der Macht. Ich fühle mich so lebendig. Meine Experimente waren erfolgreich. Kadasachs Bindung hat mich geheilt, aber die ich selbst erzeugt habe, haben mich zu einem Gott gemacht. Bald wird die ganze Insel meinen Ruf folgen, solange ich nicht gestört werde. Eine kleine Gruppe von vertriebenen Eingeborenen hat mich neulich Abend irgendwann mal gesehen. Wenn sie mich verraten, könnten sie meinen ganzen Plan ruinieren. Ich kann dieses Risiko nicht eingehen. Ich muss sie loswerden. Wir wissen, wo wir hin müssen. Okay, er ist jetzt ein Gott. Prima. Zum Schwächling wurde ein Gott. Okay. So ein Depp, echt. Hat er doch einen schönen Gouverneursplatz gehabt. Hat das nicht dabei belastet? Geht's dem hier? Kann ich hier reden? Ja, das habe ich nie gesehen. Ach, komisch. So, erzähl dir von den Lagern, die du gefunden hast. Nee, ich habe jetzt keine Zeit. Habe ich die Zeit? Nein. Hey, na, sagt er irgendwie sowas wie, ja, toll gemacht. Und such weiter. Da habe ich jetzt keinen Bock drauf. War das da, wo der Droide war? Ich glaube, gell?
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Wir müssen ihnen helfen. Ah, shit, ich habe die falsche Taste gedrückt. War's richtig? Ah! Nope. Mama, warum macht die denn nichts?
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse. But he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different. Darker.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So, we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't she?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
Oh, Scheiß.
Qua awalem seg.
Also hier irgendwie hoch. Ja, was ist das? Oh, Constantin, was hast du getan? So, hier ist schöner Platz zum
We
Verstecken.
can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantin goes.
Auf Constantin warten.
I see him. And he's not alone.
Ich sehe ihn nicht. Ah doch, ich sehe ihn. Ah, geht's nicht lang. Ja, sage mal. Schnell, schnell, schnell. Oh, ja. Ja, klar. Gut, ich helfe dir. Machen wir das Viech nieder. Das ist auch nervig. Alter, was sieht das aus? Weil meine Gefährten kriegen auch ordentlich auf die Gosch, muss ich sagen. Weiter. Dieser Konstantin. Ich folge ihm. Da oben haben wir ihn, glaube ich, gesehen. Oha. Sieht komisch aus hier alles. Ach, da würde ich sagen, machen wir doch mal kurze Speicherung, ne? Mein Freund, was ist los? Oh, der ist auch verdorben. Der war doch damals nicht verdorben, oder?
Constantin, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you were talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Okay. Ach, Scheißendreck. Was mache ich denn da für einen Quatsch? Ach, jetzt weiß ich, was ich mache. Oh nein. War knapp. Cool. Habe ich schon gegen schwierigere Gegner gekämpft, mein Freund. Oh. Das wird halt. Lieb ich. Oh ja, das ist chillig. Oh. Oh, das war falsch. Okay, das war richtig falsch. Aua, 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 aua. Oh, aber Siora hat mich geheilt. Sehr gut. Geil. Das war kein Problem.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me. steal my children, my guardians, pervert my voice.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves.
Ah, was ist jetzt passiert?
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary.
Ja, das geht ja nicht.
You must kill him.
Oh.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichteman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
Cool.
We might also be able to count on help from the Norns.
Ja, klar.
We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us insane, but not here, on an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Händlerkonkurrenz. Scheißendreck. Okay. Finde Constantins Versteck. Jetzt sammeln wir aber erst unsere Sachen kurz auf. Gucken hier mal, was der da hat. Kiefernharz. Okay, das sind alles die Rückstände da. Was ist das? Im Popo hat er was. Naja. Okay. Muss ich mal kurz schauen, wo ich bin. Ah ja, hier ist das Feuer. Sagen, wir gehen mal hier. Wo ist es? Wo ist es? Hier. Gehen mal kurz zum Feuer. Krass. Aber das finde ich geil, dass ich hier jetzt die ganzen Leute zur Unterstützung noch holen kann. Geiler Scheiß. Ja, das gucken wir uns aber beim nächsten Mal an. Ich sage ein herzliches Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.